this is what I got in the mail. And it's an ammonite, but it comes from about, you said about 9,000 feet, 3,000 meters in the Himalayas, and about 560 miles from the nearest coast. So it's a really good evidence that the flood covered all the highest hills and mountains, just as the Bible said. And in fact, while Joe was here speaking in the States, one young guy came to us and talked to us about what a difference here in the creation message has made on his life, that he rededicated his life. And one of the evidences that he gave is when we spoke about the fossils that were on the highest, covered in the highest mountains. And now, thanks to Craig, I've got a fossil to show that. I've got some other things to show on my ministry report. My wife just got back from the beach, and this is what happens when you're in creation research. This is what she brings me. You know, she's at the beach and she brings me a horseshoe crab, but now the challenge is I need to get me a fossil to go with it.
Fossil one.
Yes, because it's a living fossil.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have to say some of the best fossils of those things come from the original Jurassic rocks, the Solnhofen in Germany. So maybe a creation research revisit to the Solnhofen is due at some point.
Sounds good. The other thing I was going to say is we put the Creation Station on display this past week in Jamestown, and we had about 100 people stop by and talk to us. And if you remember, the idea is to each time show a different subject. This time we showed dragons and dinosaurs. And the purpose is to then transition into a gospel presentation. And I was able to do that with many of them there. Most all of them were just so excited to hear me ask them about their relationship with Christ, and they affirmed that, yes, they are believers. But we did see others that would just, as soon as I start mentioning the Bible, they were excited about the dinosaurs and the fossils and touching and feeling them. But as soon as you start talking about the Bible, they would just put up a wall. So it was still good to hit them with the evidences and show them the evidences. And we're going to continue to do that type of work. So that's it for me.